Greetings folks, and I hope you know your plie from your releve, wherever you are in collecting land. And welcome back to the channel for another 1/6 scale figure preview. So overnight, Hot Toys dropped this one on us, and it's Anna de Armas as Eve Maccaro from the Len Wiseman directed movie that was released earlier this year from the world of John Wick Ballerina. But before we dive in and have a look at the photos that Hot Toys have dropped on us, I would like to send the usual enormous shout out to everyone who supported the channel. And please drop a like and hype on this video as it helps other people find Go Figure. And if you haven't already, be sure to mash that subscribe button and bell notification icon so you're not missing any of the 1/6 scale goodness that we've got coming up. So from the get-go here, Mr. Go Figure has got to put his hands up in the air and admit that I haven't seen the movie. Although I am a huge fan of the John Wick franchise, there's Mr. Wick and Mr. Kane over there, if the camera's picking this up. And I have been a huge fan ever since the first movie, although they did get a little bit fight weary, shall we say, as the franchise progressed. I've always been a huge fan. And I was a little bit surprised to see this one drop quite as late as it has from a movie that's already been released. Hot Toys are normally a little bit more on the ball, a little bit quicker with their announcements and their releases, but it is what it is. And let's dive in and have a look at what they're giving us. So, first shot. Now, first impressions here. Now, this is I'm going to say this from the get-go. It's a bit of a mixed bag, this one for me. I haven't seen the movie, as I mentioned, but I have seen a lot of stills. I've seen a lot of clips from the movie and trailers and so on. And what we are greeted with first and foremost in the first shot is Eve in the fire retardant overcoat, clutching the flamethrower. Obviously, from that sequence, I mean, I have seen the sequence where she's fighting what I believe is a bad guy who's clutching a pressure hose, and we almost have a Harry Potter wand moment going off where they're both trying to subdue each other, one with flame, one with water, and I'm assuming that's what this particular shot is meant to replicate. And straight away, yeah, we're getting the flamethrower, obviously, as a weapon accessory, nice to see. And we're getting this flame effect, which is going to be done in that, I'm going to assume anyway, is done in that sort of red and orange painted, clear, opaque type resin material that we've come to know and love with flame effects from a vast variety of Hot Toys 1/6 scale figures. But yeah, we've got the fire retardant overcoat, that's looking very, very nicely done. Gloved hands here. Hot Toys past master at hand, so shouldn't be any issues there, and they're looking very good. The paint applications and sculpt on that flamethrower look screen accurate to me, very nice. And we're getting, obviously, our first look at this head sculpt. Now, there's an issue here as far as I'm concerned, but we will get to the detailing of that. This is an artisan piece, so we're getting rooted hair. The hair itself, the style looks really nice. We are going to talk about that head sculpt in a little bit more depth when we get to some close-up shots, but yeah, I've got some reservations about this head sculpt. Yeah, not 100% convinced, but overall, yeah, can't say anything first impressions wise about the proportions and the build and so on, and the screen accuracy, because we've got this sort of almost headshot going on here. But yeah, first impressions as far as the outfit and the accessories go, very, very good indeed. Let's zip on to the next. Now, this is minus the overcoat, the coverall, if you will. We've got two distinct looks going on here. We've got the flamethrower look and then this look. And throughout this video, I'm going to be popping pictures of Anna de Armas's stills from the movie in the top left-hand corner, just so that you can do your own comparisons. But first impressions regarding proportions look absolutely on point to me. That 3/4 length coat looks very, very good with that sort of slate grey look. The black pockets look really nice. The stitch work looks on point. Those black trousers look well fitted and well tailored. She's wearing the black boots, which is screen accurate again. Articulation looks good, as we've come to expect from Hot Toys past masters. Articulation shouldn't be an issue here. And she's clutching one of the two pistols that come as accessories as well. And that hair looks very, very good. You've got the center parting, it's falling down behind the ears, and then coming across the shoulders and falling down the back. Color looks right. the length looks right, the style looks right, so the hair looks to be on point. So overall, yeah, first impressions, leaving out that head sculpt, are very, very good. On to the next. Now we're getting closer to this head sculpt here, but let's just have a look at the outfit, the bits that we can see now in this shot. We've got that sort of olive green, almost military coloured high-necked sweater underneath there. That looks on point. We've got a belt going on here. I am going to assume that that's pleather, maybe leather. We're talking artisan here, so it could possibly be a leather belt. Fingers crossed it is. The hands look well sculpted. As mentioned before, skin tones and textures should be something that Hot Toys do in their sleep as far as hands go. And the stitch work and the detailing on that coat look excellent, from the buttons on the cuffs to the sections on the collar there, all looking very, very good, and that hair falling very well. Let's talk about this head sculpt now. Actually, let's let's grasp the nettle, so to speak. There's something not right for me about this head sculpt. Now, as I mentioned, stills will be going up top left-hand corner, so you can do your own comparisons. This shot in particular, I'm getting more Natalie Portman vibes than Anna de Armas. Almost as though Portman and de Armas had a love child, and this is the result. It just isn't. There's something not right there. The skin tones and textures look good. As I say, past masters Hot Toys at that one. We've got a redness to the cheeks there. The eyes look the right colour, but there's something rotten in Denmark here, and I'm not convinced. But let's zip on. Let's see if we can't find a close-up shot of that head sculpt. Oh well, okay. We've got a full-length shot here. Once again, fit fall of the clothing can't be faulted as far as I can tell. Hopefully this three-quarter jacket will be wired. It looks like it will be. As I say, overall, proportions and outfit look on point, as does the hair, as do the accessories, but there's something going on with this head sculpt that's not right for me. Let's move on, see if we can't get a bit closer. Now we're starting to get a little bit closer. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. I don't think it's the eyes. The eyes look pretty good to me. Is it the shape of this face? It could be. Very, very distinctive face, Anna de Armas. The way, very high cheekbones, then there's the way that a face falls, and then a roundness in the chin area. Perhaps that is that chin maybe too over-pronounced, or the face is a little bit too full. Maybe the cheekbones aren't high enough or pronounced enough, but there's something not sitting right with me here. What are your thoughts? Drop a comment in the comment section below. I will be fascinated to hear your take on this. But everything else looks nailed on. Let's zip on to the next shot. Okay, action shot here. We've got her holding the katana. That looks really, really nicely done. I am going to assume this is plastic. Hot Toys haven't used metal in their weapons, or not for a long time as far as I can, casting my mind back here. But so I'm going to say plastic here, but it looks really nicely painted. The metal paint effect on the blade looks very good. We've got a blood effect at the end there. The hilt itself and the bindings look really nice. You've got the gold guard there. Overall, that sword looks really, really well done. And once again, we're seeing the fall, the fit, the finish of the overall figure itself in the clothing department, at least anyway, looks absolutely nailed on. Colours look right, proportions look right. We're seeing a multitude of hands here. I'm going to assume there are a vast array of swap out hands, as we always get with Hot Toys figures, but yeah, everything is fitting in well, apart from that head sculpt. Moving on, right, now let's talk head sculpt. This is obviously the shot that gives us an idea of how the hair looks, and I can't fault that hair, I really can't. Wool hair implantation, as it mentions there. The fall looks great. You've got that straightness to it, and then there's a semi-curl, slight kink almost at the ends there, which is on point and screen accurate. It falls really well. The colour is right as far as I can see. Obviously, we're going to have product in there, I suspect, to keep it flat. We've got that centre parting going on, and then it's dropping over the forehead there. The eyes, nice and glassy, the right colour as I mentioned. Those lips look a little bit off to me. From memory here, and once again there'll be a photo at the top there, the lips are a little bit more pursed. and a little bit more fuller, and it's how they've sculpted these cheekbones looks more generic than in keeping with Anna's face. So yeah, it's there, but maybe 50% for me, something along those lines. So yeah, hair looking great, but sculpt not so good. On to the next one. Now we're getting really close up here, and we're seeing the purse system, and like a broken record, Mr. Go Figure is going to shout the praises of the purse system. Great to see Hot Toys pretty much including it as standard with all the figures now. I think it's a great idea. I think it works brilliantly, changes the aspect of a figure incredibly, and a great option to swap up the display. And as I mentioned, the eyes look the right colour. Are they too far apart? Are they the right shape? Something wrong there, something not quite right. I mean, Hot Toys have given us some amazing head sculpts over the past 12 months, and historically as well. I mean, just a couple off the top of my head from this year, the Indiana Jones, the Harrison Ford from the Dial of Destiny, amazing head sculpt. The Wolverine head sculpt from Deadpool and Wolverine, possibly the best Hugh Jackman head sculpt I've ever seen in 1/6 scale. Some amazing head sculpts and a past history of amazing head sculpts. But it's almost like, how can I put this? It's almost like Hot Toys have an A and B department, where the A department focus on the big money tickets, the big IPs, the huge IPs that are going to sell by the shed load. And pour all their efforts into that. And then they have a B department which pick up some maybe slightly less popular characters, or characters from follow-on IPs or sequels or prequels and stuff like that, where they don't put quite as much effort in. Is it me? Am I completely wrong on that one? Let me know in the comment section below, but it just doesn't quite sit right, which is a shame, because I think the John Wick IP deserves a little bit better than this. But yeah, overall, paint applications that I mentioned and skin tones and textures are on point, but something not quite there. And we're seeing the top of this coat as well. Stitch work and materials look exemplary as always on the sweater and on the 3/4 jacket as well. So let's zip on to the next one. Now we've got a sort of comparison going on here. Two styles of costume display, as it states there, so you can obviously have you can swap out those jackets. Now I'm not sure whether, it looks to me, yeah, there's a hint of grey at the shoulder there, so she's wearing this one underneath, so it's simply a case of slipping the fire retardant coat over the top of the grey 3/4 jacket to get this look. And I think that they've done a cracking job here, having seen that scene from the movie. That shine in there, the weave in the material. Possibly, is this wired? It would be nice to see this this coverall wired as well, but I like the shine on there. As I mentioned, the weave, the stitch work, that hood hopefully will be wired as well, so that's falling really well. And we're getting to see more of the detail on this flamethrower. Paint applications look good. Loving the weathering and the heat effect on the metal at the end of the flamethrower as well. Nice little touch there. Yeah, overall, both looks are very, very good. For me, I would probably go with the fire retardant coat look. I think that just is a little bit more iconic. It's a bit more eye-catching. I think your eyes would be drawn to that in the display, especially if you put it alongside a John Wick figure. I think it's a little bit more bland, this grey coat look, but that's just my taste. On to the next. 3/4 shot of the fire retardant coat, and we're seeing that detailing that I just mentioned on the flamethrower there. And yeah, sculpt paint applications on the flamethrower, really, really good, and I think it'll work very well with that flame effect. Now, the coat, yeah, can't fault it. That hair falling really, really well. Overall, the impact is very impressive. Just not quite nailed it here with that head sculpt for me. Let's zip on to the next. Another one, slightly different angle. This one, getting a really good look at that weathered burnt effect on the nozzle there. Chef's kiss on that one. This one looks slightly more Anna de Armas for me, and I don't know whether this is just the angle. I think maybe that looking slightly down with her looking off at an angle, with the eyes off to one side. it does improve, I think, with that angle and that lighting, but still something not 100% there for me. On to the next action pose. So yeah, I mean, we're going to have this figure in action poses. It's an action character. Now it looks like that grey 3/4 jacket there is wired. That's really good to see. Yeah, it's definitely wired there. Not so sure about this flame retardant coat over the top, but it would be nice to see both wired. It is an artisan piece after all, so you can get those dynamic poses. And once again, articulation overall looking very good. The flamethrower, we're getting to see the details now on here. You've got what looks like a sticker safety information on the canister at the back there. You've got silver paint applications and what looks like dry brushing. You've even got that, not only is that heat effect on the nozzle there, but it looks like it's on this undersection as well with those blue tinges. I do like little touches like that, adding to the realism of the figure. Light plays off this really well, especially that shiny coverall. The pistols look really well sculpted. Past masters of weaponry, as I mentioned. On to the next shot. Now, this is interesting. We've got a side by side with a John Wick figure. I'm going to assume that is the artisan John Wick figure from Hot Toys there. Proportions look really good. Obviously, if you're going to display him with John Wick, Keanu Reeves appears in the film, has a bit of a cameo in there, so it would make sense displaying these two together. Proportions look right, obviously. Keanu Reeves much taller, excuse me, and overall they just work really well together, and I can't fault the outfit there on the Eve figure. Just something not right in the head sculpt department there. Yeah, interesting one this. On to the next, another dynamic pose, and yeah, that works well. That works well if you squint away from the head sculpt there. And we're getting our first look at the base here. Now it's interesting, this one. What Hot Toys have done is gone for a magnetic base. Now, not normal standard issue here. Normally we get the hexagon from Hot Toys here. This base looks more in keeping with some older figures. If Hot Toys collectors will probably remember the bases used for Batman figures that had the little mini LEDs front and rear, and it looks more in keeping with that size, at least in that shape, so it's more sort of rectangular. But the real difference here is that they've gone with a magnetic base. Now, Hot Toys aren't one for magnetic bases, and so this is it's pleasing for me as a collector to see them venturing into that area, particularly with these figures. Lots of other companies do magnetic bases. We've got Caustic Plastic, we've got InArt, and a raft of others as well. Now, they work to varying degrees of success, shall we say, in my opinion. Some good, some not so good. I won't name the ones that aren't so good. I've done that in previous videos, but yeah, they can vary from really good to absolutely catastrophic, in my opinion. So let's hope that Hot Toys have nailed this on. But yeah, looking very good. I'm sure we'll get a closer look at that, and overall, yeah, poseability is there in spades with this one. Let's zip on to the next one. Yeah, close up of the diorama itself. Loving that snow effect. You've got the cobbled street look there. Great to see. Mouthful of a nameplate there from the world of John Wick. It says there you've got Eve Maccaro, done in this sort of almost blue grey metal colour, which I really like. I think that colour works really well against the snow, and overall liking a lot. Be interesting to see how the magnets work in this. Obviously going to have magnets in the feet there. Where are the magnets going to be positioned on the base itself? Is it going to be, I would love to see where it's magnetic overall. Yeah, where pretty much the entire surface of the base is covered, is magnetic. But if they are positioned underneath, whereabouts are they positioned? How large are they? We'll have to wait and see on that one, but great to see Hot Toys doing this. And on to the final shot. It's the all shot here. So pretty much everything that we've already covered. We've got the hands here. Looks like we've got 4, 5, 7 ungloved hands, which is nice, good variety. And we've got 6 gloved hands, so there's plenty of hands to go at. And once again, it's going to be a given for me that those hands are going to be of decent quality. 2 different guns. One looks like it's got the flashlight underneath, one without. Obviously that magnetic base itself, the flame effect for the flamethrower, the katana, and then all the other shots of the hair, the eyes, and the outfit changes. So there you have it, folks. That's Hot Toys' take on Eve Maccaro, aka Anna de Armas from Ballerina, from the world of John Wick. What are your thoughts on this piece? I would be fascinated to hear your take on this. Are you a John Wick fan? Are you a fan of Ballerina? Are you a fan of the actress? Am I getting this completely wrong? Is that head sculpt a lot better than I'm giving it credit for? Or am I right? Is it off somehow? Yeah, I hope this review has been useful for you. This preview, well, I say review, preview, not review. What have we got coming up on the channel? Well, in the 1/6 scale world, we have a shed load of new reviews coming up. We've got reviews of Hot Toys stuff, In Art, Susu Toys, Present Toys, Caustic Plastic, Exo6, Iconic Studios, the list goes on, as always. We've got more showcases, we've got more tours, more previews, obviously. We've got more retro reviews. So, as I mentioned at the top there, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and bell notification icon so you're not missing anything. And I suppose all that remains for me to say is from myself, from Anna de Armas as Eve Maccaro, a massive thank you for watching, as always. Take care of yourselves, and until next time on the channel, happy collecting.